I miss when being a biker and being associated with the community was cool. Now it's just people trying to sell you their OnlyFans and get validation in comment sections. I really hate what social media has turned being a biker into, you know? I don't want to associate myself with these people. I used to try to hit the algorithm and try to do what everyone else does, but I realized I just don't like that. I don't want to do that. But when I try to do something unique, it doesn't stand out. I'm not some super ripped guy riding shirtless on a motorcycle, nor am I a girl with big tits. Alright, we're on the way to the gym. And there's something that I've been wanting to talk about, alright? I was thinking about it last night and I was like, I want to talk about this and give it a post, right? I want to talk about the reason I've been trying to stay away from motorcycle content creation, social media, all that crap. The biggest problem I have with motorcycle content creation, especially on Instagram and TikTok, this is where it's the most prevalent, and it's what I like to call accessory bikers. The long and short is, if you buy a motorcycle because you think it's the new hip trendy thing to do, I think you're a loser. I see a lot of men buy bikes because they think it's gonna make the women super attracted to them. Oh my god, they want to fuck me right now. And women do the same thing. They buy bikes and they get the camera angle to show their tits in the camera to advertise their OnlyFans, right? I think it's lame. I think using a motorcycle to advertise your own sexual fantasies is just weird, man. If you want to be a freak online, go be a freak, just don't lie about it. You have all these women that'll post themselves super provocatively and act like they're not doing anything wrong. First of all, you're using a very strong, respectable community to sit there and advertise pornography. And second of all, you're whoring yourself out. Using motorcycles as a medium to show yourself off and act sexy and cool when you don't know anything about how to ride aside from a straight line on an S1000, I think that's lame behavior. I don't like to use the word poser, but it's really what these people are. Seeing men riding, you know, no shirt, showing off their abs and stuff, cool, good for you. I'm glad you're confident in yourself to do that. But also, you're a whore. Women, you do the same thing. You ride around with your tank top and your titties hanging out with the close-ass camera angle right here. You're a whore. That's what you are. And you can get mad at me for thinking that. Guess what? I don't care. A lot of bike culture, especially on Instagram and TikTok, has just become who can be freakier, who can be more of a horny freak, who can put their ass more in the camera, who can show off their big muscles more by using a bike as a medium. You know, I buy a motorcycle because I have an interest in riding. I have an interest in the community and expanding and learning and being one with the hobby, right? Most people are ending up buying bikes because they think it's the new hip trendy thing to do, and they want to advertise their OnlyFans and get all this validation in their comments saying, oh, you're so sexy. I think you're a fucking loser, is what I think you are. I think if you're buying a bike, immediately buying a 360 camera with no gear, and you're posting your tits and your fucking ass in the camera, I think you're a loser. I think you're a loser, and you're the problem with social media, and you're the problem with the world in general. It's not just women. Men are probably just as bad, alright? You have all these men acting like they're, oh, daddy's girl, and fucking freak shit with the masks. Dude, you're weird. Stop ruining communities of people that want to express themselves in unique ways. Expressing yourself by being a whore is not unique, okay? Don't even try to get in my comments saying, oh, well, my OnlyFans is different than everyone else's. No, it's not.